Today is that day that I do not have even a cape. Shouldn't be a working day for me. It shouldn't be. It's a Sunday, but I choose to just do a vlog. Yeah. So this is how I am, and I woke up to Waweru beating the seeds out of the coriander. I didn't get to, most of these things that Waweru does, he does them when I'm not aware, so I don't even get to document them. And at the end of the day, I just receive an invoice, but it's amazing. So this is how it looks, and this is how he did it. So just take one batch and just beat it like this. And what will happen is these seeds will fall off. You see? Yeah. Amazing. So yesterday I visited AM groceries, so I came to find out that AM actually stands for Andimat groceries. And one thing I noticed about them is they are practicing drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is one of the most effective methods of irrigation because it's actually more efficient than any other form of irrigation, because the seed gets the water directly. You don't sumbuana with weeds because you're not watering the weeds. You're only watering the crop, the specific crop. And one thing I learned about how to grow vegetables in that large-scale manner is, divide your land into accessible paths. Like have, this row for spinach is a little bit big. Make it smaller like this. You see this seed bed here? It's probably like like 2 feet. Who says that? Yeah, 2 foot. So 2 foot long, 2 foot wide, sorry, and become as long as you want it to be. And water is king in terms of vegetable growing. So if you can manage to have drip irrigation, have a tank, and I'm thinking of the same thing here. So I have an amazing tank here. Yeah, and I have a big pipe that brings water to the shamba. So it's a matter of just buying the drip irrigation pipes and connecting them to the system. But first I need to know how to make this shamba accessible to the pipes, and to make the paths more, like to divide it better, so that's what I'm about. Yeah, so I think I've been spending most of the time in the shamba and not in the chicken coop, because I have no chicken at the moment. I only have around 5 chicken. Most of the chickens died out of the Newcastle disease. Then some more were affected by fleas. So I had a very difficult time with the birds. But nonetheless, I will bounce back and I will share my learnings with you guys. How to avoid these mistakes, how to look out for any illness that's coming up, just being safe with chicken. So in the meantime, I'm just going to focus on crop farming until now the coop is ready for receiving more chicken, because I don't want to bring more chicken and still the coop has those fleas, Yeah, so that's where I'm at right about now. Yeah, so just looking at the seeds. Let me just pack the seeds and catch you guys later. I have finally collected, this is a great deal. It's almost half a sack. This sack is 90 kgs, so almost half of that. I'm sure after we clean it, we'll have like four or five 2 kgs containers, the one that we buy with. Yeah, at least nirudishe investment cost. So that's not all about it. So there is a few more that have not yet dried. So expecting almost similar to what I have in the first sack there. Just finished watering the cabbages. Another sprinkler here is watering, what do you call this, managu. If anyone knows the name for managu, for the English name for managu, please niambie hapo kwa comment box hapo chini. I am struggling to find out the name. So the seedbed is well watered, amazing, and the managu is being watered. The managu is planted by, I planted managu by just spreading it on the shamba, and I covered it with manure so that the birds don't eat the seeds at all. So make sure that you water at least in 3 days. You have watered the seedbed once in 3 days. You can try to. What I do is in every 2 days. 1 day is for watering, 1 day I don't water, but it can go up to 3 days. But what you need to understand is the seedbed should be always watered, otherwise your crops will dry. So this is how the cabbages are sprouting. It's Copenhagen kind of cabbage. Nice, all watered. And there is mulch to it. Copenhagen, as you can see, from EA Seeds. I've never tried EA Seeds. This is the first time. Let me see how it behaves. So this is how my chickens look like now. I have 8, 9, I think they're around 10 or 11 chicken. And if you can remember, we were at 100 and chicken. So not all chickens were affected by Newcastle and died. Some we sold, especially the ones that we had in December we sold. The ones that we had in January, we some of them we sold, but Newcastle took most of my flock. And the amazing thing is, if you see these youngins, the ones that hatched recently, they were not injected with any vaccine, and they survived the whole ordeal. So what's affecting them now is the flea. They have flea infestation. That's the only thing that's affecting them. And I'm wondering, I think there's something about the local chicken. I think they are more resilient to disease than the improved ones, because the improved ones, you can see, I have like 3 or 4 left. Of course, I've sold a lot. Yeah, so I should have done better stock taking, and because there is no local chicken that has died out of Newcastle, but a lot of chickens that are not local have died from Newcastle, Yeah, so I think that's it. Actually, we have someone here who has come to just purchase chicken. Alikuwa amepurchase before, so she'll give us her testimony and how the chicken was, as she carries the other one. She's actually my sister-in-law, so we also sell to family. Your first selling point should be your family members. Yeah, so if your family members are not supporting you by buying chicken from you, probably they are farming their own chicken. And they should support you then. Yeah, so this is how they look like. So it's very lonely, it's like a ghost town. You know, I'm used to so many chickens, but now I'm seeing just a handful. But we thank God, alhamdulillah. It is what it is. We bounce back, we see, we learn, and we implement. So I will definitely be looking out for the Newcastle disease and any signs of the Newcastle disease or any sign of any disease in chicken, and trying to counter them before it is too late, you know. Yeah, so that's how it is, man. So let's hear from my client here.
Oh, the chicken was nice. Hey, watch out too. The quality is ya kienyeji. I loved it. Hata sahi I've come for some more. Yeah, tuseme kuku iko fiti, ni kubwa, vivai. Hata singemaliza solo. Yeah, that's all.
Nice. So you've heard it, guys. The chicken is amazing. So the next cohort of chickens that will come, please make sure that you order before the issues. Okay, happy customers. I told you guys, if your first customers should be your family members. If they don't buy from you probably they don't want to promote you. I'm a love the probably wanakukuza wanaeka they are rearing their own chickens. Yeah, so that's how it is, man. Promote local. Okay, just trying to get feeds for the chickens. They're not consuming that much. I think they're consuming like 1.5 kgs. Yeah. 1.5 kgs for this chickens. I think it's generous enough. Yeah, so bad thing about having small chickens is you at times are unable to measure the feeds that you give them, you know. So you might give them less, you might give them more. But at least I have a calculation, so I know per chicken the amount of feeds that is required, and also I'm giving them greens, so I am not overfeeding them on commercial feeds. Okay, let's feed them. The sound of the feeds hitting the feeder will attract even the chickens that are outside. So what happens is they come very fast, and then now we have a chance to close this can I call it the balcony door. Yeah, so it's feeding time for the chickens. Chicka. So the hatched chicks, the ones that are these small ones here, they are not yet you know, it's fearing to come in. I don't know what's happening, but they really don't know the sound of feeds hitting the feeder because they are used to having me feed them directly, so they don't know the excitement that the others are having. Okay, I don't know where the small chicks are. I really don't know. I see where they're hiding. This is where they're hiding. Sneaky little chickies. Yeah, so that has been an amazing day, guys. Thank you so much for your support, your love. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any content that we produce. Also share this with your friends, family, if this content is appealing to you. Yeah, so my name is Michael Abdul Malik. I'm very passionate about farming, focusing on agribusiness, especially in crop farming and animal farming. So at the moment I'm just doing poultry. That's a start, as you can see, in terms of animals. In terms of crop, I'm doing all vegetables that you may think about, and you know, just now I'm focusing on how I can get rabbits in the picture, milk goat farming in the picture, and probably a few cows. Yes, a few. Yeah, so that's me. That's my portfolio. Yeah, so subscribe to my YouTube channel and spread the love. Okay, So catch you in the next video. My name is Michael Abdul Malik. Until next time, peace. That's a wrap.